There are a lot of traditional ideas behind mindfulness. You can go back to the Sanskrit word sati, and just bare awareness. Awareness that's not taking sides, right? But just looking almost like a witness, like an impartial spectator. Whatever is occurring, whatever is coming through the sense doors, right? What's happening in the mind, what's being experienced in the body, right? Noticing the emotions. So we can just start to be aware of that. There's also the idea of sampajana, which is sometimes translated as clear knowing or clear comprehension, but it means that things are constantly changing. Just like, think about today. You haven't been standing in the same river of thoughts or moods for very long, right? Those keep moving. And I think you can also, so that can be helpful for clients, right? Even craving does not stay the same. People start to observe your cravings, whether it's a drug craving or a food craving, whatever it is. You start to notice, you really observe it. It changes over time, and that can be kind of liberating for people to notice it. Even those things are transient, right? Even depression. So, and then this idea, you can go back even into every tradition has a way of describing this. And hesychasm goes back to the 4th century, and the desert monks in the Christian tradition would use prayer as a way of stilling, quieting the mind. It's also very much a part of the Eastern Orthodox Church, for example. And I like to think of, you can think of the word déjà vu, which means having been there before. But I think mindfulness is more the reverse of that. I call it vujade, never having been there before. Okay? And really, how can we enter this next moment in a very fresh, almost childlike way, right? Really experiencing things for the first time. I had a good friend who works in addictions medicine. He was telling me when he had his own addictive problems at one point in his life. He was telling me when he first got sober, he was walking down the city, he's from New York, and he smelled the smell. He was like, what is that? And he followed it around this corner. It was a rose. Beautiful smell. But he'd always been unaware of his surroundings, and now he was sober and he's really starting to wake up to everything that was around. How can we start to really notice all the beautiful things that are before us, right?